Good afternoon, dear chess friends. Welcome to the third round of Mitropa Cup, which is this year held in Czech Republic, in Prague. Today I will guide you through today's round, and my name is Pavel Šimáček, and I hope I will have some interesting visitors, some interesting guests today. And first place, Petr Pisk, international master, has come to us.
Good afternoon.
Petr, what's your position here in Mitropa Cup?
Yeah, so I'm here helping the organizers, so I'm like supervisor of the Mitropa Cup in my position, because I'm also a member of the board of Czech Chess Federation, and also cooperate with firm AVE Contact, which is organizing it. So the main organizer is Czech Chess Federation, and through AVE Contact is going to be held this Mitropa Cup.
And what I know, I think you're also tournament director of ECU, of European Chess Union, and European Chess Union will have some session here,
yes.
Am I right?
This is very important, and in the end of the week, it means in 24th and 25th June, we'll be here in this hotel, held the meeting of the board of European Chess Union. So here will be the all important people in head of Zurab Azmaiparashvili, the president of the European Chess Union. So I'm glad that this special event as Mitropa Cup and also this board, I think it's very good for chess in Czech Republic, and it will be our pleasure to welcome all people here.
Yes, I think also that Mitropa Cup is every year very important tournament for experience, especially for young players. I have played Mitropa Cup I think 4 times or 5 times, I'm not sure, and I really enjoy it. Did you play Mitropa Cup too?
Yes. It was in 2000. It's my biggest success in chess, I think, because I could be the representative of Czech Republic. So I think it was in 2000 in France. It was time that that this year it was not. It was I don't remember exactly, but it was not so much organized by the Chess Federation, or the good players couldn't come. And so I was I think something like captain, and I could come to France. I also played some games with not so good result, because I had
How many points did you have?
I think 1 out of 4, if I'm right, but it was also, as every year, quite strong. My highest rating was 2419, I think, so I'm international master, normal player, and it was excellent, because the Mitropa in France was in a special place in the mountains. It was very nice, and I was helping the position was helping the youngsters, and at that time the youngsters were Radek Kalot, international at that time current grandmaster. He was international master from Brno. I'm living also from Brno, so I helped him, and he got the norm of grandmaster, so he had excellent performance. Also Pavel, very talented, another young player, was playing there, and so it was very nice. Also it was very important for me personally, because at that time I met some people which were looking for a coach, because I'm not. My position is in chess. I do a lot of things because I love chess and like the place, not the place, but I like people who are playing chess, and so they were looking for a coach in Châlons-en-Champagne in France, and through another grandmaster who is now playing under a Czech flag, Grandmaster Igor Rauzis, I got the contact to the French chess players, French club, and after agreement I started in 2001 I started to be a coach in Châlons-en-Champagne. thanks to Mitropa Cup. So, and then I spent 10 months in France as a coach.
So as we can hear, it's Mitropa Cup. It's not only about chess, not about just playing the best chess in the world, but it's also about friendship, about society, about new friends, new experiences, and these players will maybe they will bring some new experiences from Prague, which can help them later. No one knows when.
Yeah,
I see.
I think so.
Okay, let's turn our attention to this Mitropa Cup. This year, our A team from Czech Republic is very strong because we really want to win this tournament because this is 36th year of Mitropa Cup and we have never won this tournament. So, do you think is it possible that we will win?
Yes, I know that already a long time ago when the Mitropa Cup in Prague started to be organized, that the manager of Mitropa Cup, manager of representative of Czech Republic, Michal Konopka, I was thinking that the main idea that we are going to win for the first time in the history. I know that there was thinking about David Navara, Viktor Láznička, our best players to come. Finally, we have the team with another great players from Czech Republic. I think that we have very good, very strong team, and I think my opinion is that from the point of view of Czech Republic, I hope it can be interesting also for others. It's very interesting team because Zbigněk Hráček is an excellent player which has the respect of the majority of the chess field in the top events because from my opinion, his strategical skills are excellent, and Vlastimil Babula is the representative of Czech Republic for more than 20 years, I think. We have the youngster Cyril Pornížil, very talented young guy who is very dangerous, I think, and I think he could be much more better, but he is still studying, and the school is very hard. He's studying
I think in Brno, yeah? Am I right?
He's
in your town?
In Brno, I didn't meet him there because he is really studying and not so easy school, so he has a lot of work. And he couldn't, for example, play Czech championship to fight for the place in the Olympiad because of the school. So another interesting person is Štěpán Žilka, also young grandmaster whose level is very high, and
we cannot forget Petr Michalik also.
Of course, I'm going to the at that time, the most important, most interested person is Petr Michalik, who came this year from Slovakia Republic under the flag of Czech Republic. The reason was that he got married in Prague, so he has a child, and he came to the Prague. So now he is fighting for the place in the team of Czech Republic for the next Olympiads and for next events, and so it's very interesting because Peter, if I can say, maybe we will watch his games, maybe I can help you a little bit, but mostly that Petr Michalik, this is the special case because I think that my opinion that if he is going, if everything is going to be okay, he is the player who can be over 2.6, rating 2600, but in the this year he's a chess prize, so he
must show that he's strong enough
in the championship
to return back.
In his first play of the Czech Chess Championship in Ostrava a few months ago, so 1 month ago I think, he lost I think 40 points or something like this, and yesterday didn't win winning position, but still it's a player who should be over 2.6, so I think our team is very strong. But with for me personally, I like the Mitropa Cup because I don't know many players here, and that's fine because they are so young and so good. So this is and I know a lot of players because personally know more than many thousands of people, because I like people and speak with everyone. And but it's very nice to see such youngsters and very good. And I expect a big fight, and I will enjoy to see if Czech Republic has the chance. It's interesting because yesterday we spoke with the captain of the Swiss team, and he said he told to me that Swiss never won also. So maybe if you know more about the history of this, but Swiss is also trying, and is the strong team with also Grandmaster Kochno was playing for Swiss, but they were first seeded, but they didn't win. No chance. So we hope.
I can remember some years when Switzerland was very strong. Also, Jenny played there, and so on. But it's not so easy to win in Mitropa Cup, because this tournament is quite, let's say, very fighting tournament, and anyone can beat anyone else. Also, it's nothing special that the first one will lose with the last one. So we will see what will be this year, of course. I can agree with you that it's a very good experience, that many young players which are still not known for us. But for example, 10 years ago there was Mitropa Cup also in Czech Republic, and on the first board I can remember in Italy there was some small guy, 14-year-old guy, and he started with I think 0 from 6. And I was thinking, what the hell? Why is he playing the first board? Who is this? And his name was Fabiano Caruana. Yeah, so now someone different. Yeah, so I think many one can be helped.
Yeah, I can, if I can tell you a little bit more, because I'm the director of the event. Here is Mr. Buchnicek. It's my friend. It's also international master, who doesn't have so much time.
I'm sorry. No, continue.
Yeah?
It's only just problem with video.
Yes. So Peter doesn't have so much time for chess, because he is working in very important position in the transport business, and so he organized this event here, 2016. But at 2006, it was in Czech Republic. Again, as I will say, just for people who doesn't know, the Czech Mitropa Cup is played by 10 teams, an organization every year. It's
just turning in a circle.
Turning the circle. So in 2006 it was in Czech Republic, and it was Brno, and the organization was also made. The boss was Peter, and I was helping him also, and I remember Caruana and many other strong players were there. And
by the way, for example, on first board of Hungary in that time was Viktor Erdős, and he's here again.
I remember him also. I was thinking why he is not better, because he is playing all that. When I saw him, he's not so high, me also not, but I saw him already long time, that he's a very strong player, but of course I understand that it's not everyone can be over 2.7 or 2.8. So of course
maybe we can ask him later.
Maybe we can ask him, because he looks very sympathetic, and I thought, because I know that he was different at times when I was playing Austrian league, because I was also manager. I was manager of Viktor Laznička and helping him, and I was watching some other players. So when Rapport was not so good as now, he was 2.5, 2.6. So I saw Rapport will be good, and then I saw that he was the friend with Erdős, and they were working together, and I thought that he could be better.
Cooperation will help them both of them.
But he stopped suddenly, and maybe we can ask, because of course it's sport, it's chess, and it's not easy to go over.
And it's good to share these experiences.
To go to the top. So I just said that it was 2006 in Brno, so it was super, and it was so Peter Buchnicek wanted to organize this year when the occasion came, because he had very good memories of that time, and Mitropa is something special and very, very interesting, friendly. Here is the plus bit plus what I feel, and I hope that the people feel also that this is the friendly atmosphere. That of course everyone wants to win, but not like in the Olympiad where is the big press and everything, the money and everything is there. And but here, it's also for some. Everyone wants to win, but in friendly atmosphere, and the rules are not so exactly strict. That we are not, the arbiters are not going to all people watching if they are really going just to the toilet and so on. But we believe to each other, and I think the respect and the love for games makes this events always very fine.
Yes, I agree. Okay, let's go to chess, because we were talking quite a lot. So
if I can help you, maybe we can try.
Yes, I think you can help me. Today our A team is playing without the first board, without Grandmaster Hráček. So on the first board today we have Vlastimil Babula. Is it too risky to play without Zbyněk, do you think? Without today?
For me, is I can, if I can tell the truth, I didn't have too much time to watch the games and watch everything, because the organization is always not so easy in the beginning. So first 2 rounds we were solving some other problems that people feel comfortable, and but for me it's quite surprising, because I didn't speak with the captains, but Zbyněk Hráček with white is this is very big power, of course, and here Mitropa, he's the #1 seeded player, the strongest people present here. So for me it's a big surprise. On the other hand, I understand that Vlastimil Babula, he lost 2-1 to our extremely talented player, and so I understand that the captain wanted to put him on with white. This I understand, but on the other hand,
it can be risky. We will see if it was a good move or not. Of course. Of course.
Yes.
Okay. So this is current position from game Babula Bogner. It was from some kind of Queen's Gambit, some I think normal tradition position, nothing special I can say. Maybe these moves, and now this kind of ending arised. Queens are exchanged. By my point of view, White's position is a little preferable, because the pawns are a little weak on the queen side. For example, c6, also a5, it's not so strong. Of course, black has active pieces, especially on e5, e6, but I don't know what, for example, what to do with the dark square bishop. But probably the last move showed me that the idea is to develop the bishop via g7, maybe h6. I don't know. Would you like to play this position for white?
I think my opinion is white is better. It's also, I didn't see this variation before. Of course, I am not as to say I'm amateur professional player, so I'm not playing so much, but I like watching many games. But this I don't know where was there some news in the in the opening, but I think this is that white is better. It's my opinion, because the pawns are weak, but still.
Okay, let's try some variation. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe worst. People will laugh. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. So,
for example, with white would play, for example, h5, just with some kind of idea to take it on g6 and make some more weak pawns. Probably black has to. My idea is that after bishop g7, I can try to play h6 and move bishop again back. Of course, on the h6, the pawn can be very weak and also very strong. It depends on how many pieces will be exchanged through time. Is one idea, I don't know. And second idea, and I don't know if it works, after bishop h6, I can try to take two bishops to do some kind of check, and but probably it's not working, yeah, but some I can try to do some ideas like this. And if black would take it on d5, I can take it on h6. I don't know if this is right, because now I'm hanging on e4, so probably it's too early to make such a move, but I can maybe prepare it to do something like rook c1, but it's not so easy again. On a4, weak pawn. I think the white position is preferable, but it's not so easy to make some good plan really in this position.
Yes, I agree, but I feel, from my point of view of chess, white is clearly better. This is my feeling, and I think that the bishop pawn on e7, it's not so successful. But this is, we will see.
Okay. On the second board, on match, Czech Republic A, Switzerland, there's Studer Michalik. This is current position again. Well,
maybe we can go from the beginning slowly.
Yes, we can go. We will go, but it seems to me that we have pawn up. Okay, again, Queen's Gambit. And I think still it's perfectly normal. But now the bad knight from h7 will move to f4. And on h3 it's hanging by my point of view. But white did nothing against that. I have to say I'm really surprised. Why not to play in this position king h2, for example? Maybe knight f6 and king g3 if it is possible.
Yes.
On e4 it's...
Yeah.
But
so let's...
Then it's not so good for white, I think. Yeah. Yes. Question is if move knight a4 was so good, because now on e4 it's hanging.
But otherwise bishop c5 changed.
Of course.
Yes. And on g2 it's very bad bishop. If we can tell that it's a bishop, it's very difficult to say. So white give up a pawn to make some counterplay, but where? Well, honestly, I have to say that this position for black is position of dream. I don't know how to try to continue any activity for white. D6 or c5? I don't know, c5 maybe, some kind of make some space, maybe, and try to activate my white square bishop. I have to. No, it's on black's move now. So it's really, I don't know. For me, it's quite strange compensation. I think Peter has now a very good position, but I have to say also yesterday he had very good position, pawn up, and in the ending he can be very happy that the draw was made, because I believe that if 5 more moves would be played, it can be very dangerous.
I think this is again a very interesting position and very interesting situation from psychological point of view. For me personally, the psychological point of view in chess is maybe more important, more interested than chess now. It's not, but because, as I said before, Peter Michalik lost, I think, over 50 points in last period, and he's excellent. From my opinion, that this is his excellent player of the end games, and yesterday he was playing with not so strong opponent, kindly normally says, and he should easily win because he was pawn up. He's almost to 6. His level, he should easily win. Okay, he was very happy because I spoke with Zbigniew Hráček after that, when we were watching football in the evening, that he was that the opponent has to be tired because he could play, he could continue, but they were happy with the draw. But and this is another interesting moment for the psychic of Peter, because now after the opening, if we are right, that black is clearly better. But this is not the type of the position that you have pawn up and it's easy position that is winning. If black will play bad, he can easily lose the game, because now the white is to bishop c5 and something can happen. It's not. It looks that it's pawn up, but not the way. And I think I'm interested to see what will happen, because this is for his psychic what he shall do.
I think very important is self-confidence.
Of course,
self-confidence of Peter.
I wanted to continue just that. Very important for him is to win.
Yeah.
And so, but he's waiting for this win already a long time. So now he's just. It's my friend, so I wish him the best. But always you have to show it under the chessboard. It's sport, of course. Yes. I don't. It's just a question of the time. I think this his cries. So we will see. I think this is objectively from. I think you are right. Black is better, and now we will see what's the compensation and what the plans board players will show.
We will see, of course. So I turn my attention to our third board.
Slovanska.
And again, the same opening. It's very interesting. Maybe the teams were prepared together. Maybe. And in such position, just this is typical position of isolated pawn. Absolutely typical. Every good player must know how to play such a position. And I think black knows it very well, because by my point of view he changed the worst piece in his position. He blocked very well the pawn. On d5 is eternal knight. It seemed to me that also on b4 is great knight. And usually white tries to make some attack on the king side. Only question what is in this position if move h6. It's of course weakness, because sometimes there can be some problems on the line of the diagonal b1 h7. But now in this position it's questionable, because I don't see any way how to move my white square bishop from c4 on this diagonal, because these eternal knights control important fields. So by my point of view, black has no problem in this position. I don't want to say that black is better, no, but by my point of view it's good position. On the other side, I know very well Stepan Žilka, and he really loves two bishops. So I think he's very satisfied in this position. By my point of view, he's very satisfied, and he sees that he has two bishops and no one can beat him in such a position. So we will see. I don't think that it's important to move on. We can move again, of course. We can try to make some plan. I don't know what.
I don't know, isolated pawn is my favorite type of the pawn structure, and always there is a lot of plans. So this plan for white, I don't know how it will continue. So because I know that sometimes the rook from a1 is going to a3 to attack, and but when the bishop is on g3, it doesn't have a logic too much. So it will be. I think in this position will be interesting to see the plan, and I think just. For black, I don't see. I'm interested in what the black will play, because some maybe to use the bishop g5 and the square of f4, or but because for him it will be not so easy to play with queen. For black, he cannot do nothing. Queen d6, queen c7 because of the knight on e5. Maybe. But just the plan for black. He has to find a plan.
Let's say bishop d6, queen e7, and rook fd8. Such a move order.
Yes.
And then later maybe
rook a3, rook f4, maybe f3, the white. I don't know. I'm interested because it will be. It's something special for me, because the knight on b4 it's very strong. But on the other side, the plan can
Quite
be
long distance from king's side.
yes,
sometimes.
sometimes, yeah,
Yeah, double shaped position.
yeah. We will see.
Huh?
Yeah, interesting.
Okay, and on the fourth board, there's game Sermir.
Game.
Game against Cyril Ponížil.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'll stop it again. And it was not Queen's Gambit. It was. No, it was not. Only, yeah, it was
Greenfeld.
some kind of Greenfeld. Similar position, let's say. Yeah, not the same. Everything is normal. So, do you know this position, or did you play? Did you play?
No, I don't play Greenfeld, but I think it's quite normal position. Nothing, I think that Black doesn't have any problems in this position. It's
I
my
think
opinion,
very
but,
important place is c4. If
Mhm.
any piece of white will be here, will be very very good. And
Mhm.
c4, bishop is now here, very good. Also the knight via d2 can be here, very good.
Mhm.
Question is, what is problem for black, of course?
Mhm.
Because on b1 it's not possible to go with rook. On the other hand, sometimes, I don't know. Now here's a pin.
Yeah, there can be knight h4 sometimes a problem for the black. With the
Yes,
idea
okay,
to-
let's say we'll try some
Of course, we can
moves.
try some move.
For example, king f8, some kind of prophylactic move. Knight h4. I'm not sure if the knight will be here good.
Yeah, you are right.
I don't want to play such a move, I
Yes.
have to say. For me, it seems more logic, for example, to play h3 with idea g4.
Okay.
More logic. I'm not sure if it's good, but
Yeah.
um,
Rook b8, maybe not.
rook a b8, and now
G4, maybe.
let's say g4. If it is good, I don't know. But maybe the bishop can go here. I thought that it's not possible, but yes, and after knight d2 it works. E3, it's much more better. Yes, it's better. I see. Tactic works for black here very well. So h3 was not a good plan, for sure. So something different we have to find with white. Maybe also to try to go with king in center.
I don't know. I think black is okay. I think
Yeah,
black
the
has
important
good
is that
position.
b1 is b1 is under control of this bishop. It's, I think, very important.
No, maybe you are right. If you go back one move, f6. Maybe knight. But he cannot play a knight d2. But you are right that, for example, if the white is playing rook a2, with the idea of knight d2, knight c4, may can be better. I don't know. But it looks like I don't like moves bishop c4. Maybe it's right, but from my point, I don't like it too much. Knight. This is the place for knight, I think. But I don't know, of course. It's just my opinion. It's a stronger player than me. Oh, it's like me, so I can speak. It's good. It looks like. Yeah, I think this d2 square can be important.
Yeah, so rook a2, it's logic, if it works.
Yeah.
If it
You cannot take on c3.
we will show it to our watchers. If black will take it, I can take it, and after check I can move with my bishop on f1, and there's no move bishop d3, so it's just piece up. So it's not possible to take it on c3 right now immediately, but maybe black can start with such a normal move, rook a b8, and now probably the threat is here. I'm not sure, but
Maybe now just
on the
change some pieces.
Yes.
rook d2, rook d2,
Bishop e4, no, something like this. No.
Not so fantastic.
and question is yes,
If it's good.
bishop e4. No, it's just moved forward. And question is rook. What is rook cd1 now? This is quite important question.
Yeah.
Because now the pin can be very annoying for black. Maybe it's not still the end because I can play e6.
91.
But then
Yes, and now my bishop will be in problems maybe after, for example, king e7, f3,
93.
and now if I will take it here, maybe it's I'm right in time.
take and take on e6 and maybe still a draw.
Yeah, the variation can be cooperatively. We will make a draw. Maybe yes. Maybe it's normal position for both sides still. I don't know. Why not? No.
Still slightly. No,
Slightly, but it will be
it's
drawn.
not really bad taken.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can take and 93.
Well, it's very long variation, of course.
Yeah, of course, the only
Take
variation.
the draw.
And it's of course. Yeah, so
Okay, but we will see. I think that the black has no problem, and we will see how it will be continued.
White
So
has no problem, black has no problem. It's perfect. Okay, we have our attention only to open section, to men's section, honestly to say, because no women are in open section this year. But let's turn our attention to women's section. Do you think we were talking that our A team of Czech Republic would like to win this tournament? I think also our women would like to win this tournament. Do you think is it real?
my opinion that I think the men section have higher chances to win, but our team in the women's section I think is very good. I see it like it's a good preparation for the Olympiad. It's an excellent prize because, for example, Teresa Rothstein, as you know, as maybe some people doesn't know. So Teresa, now today we are playing against Swiss and with the sisters, Teresa Olsharova. Now she got married with Maxim Rothstein, top player, and her sister Karolina. Both are the representative of Czech Republic. Teresa came from Mamaia, from Romania, where was the European Championship of women, where she was not playing well, and I think here is the good time that for her to recover from this, because the Mitropa Cup, the big plus I think I see in the team spirit, that is also very important. So I spoke to her, and she told me that she feels fine here because she is living in Prague. She is living in the hotel with her sister. She doesn't have to cook, and she's coming to the.
Doesn't have to clean, yeah.
She doesn't have to clean. She doesn't have to cook, and so she's in the hotel, and she has the
Full concentration.
Full concentration, but on the other side also the relax that she can speak with her sister. She has here the team of the men is living in the hotel, the majority of them, and they are speaking, they have a good time, and I think it's for her it's very important to get the self-confidence again back. So but of course you know them better, so you can say something more about Carolina, if she is still studying, or I don't know.
She is still studying, yeah, what I know. But
Teresa is also studying the university, so they are finishing the school at this period.
Now Teresa has finished just what I know, so we will know what she will study or not. It's not so important now. I think important is if she is in good shape and in good mood. And I think it's very important because Teresa, when she is in good mood, she can play like grandmaster, men grandmaster. And if she's not in good mood, she nearly doesn't know how to move with pieces. Yeah, so it's absolutely big difference for her. Yeah? I hope I will not be hit by Max. Now, today it's a very interesting match between Teresa Rothstein and Monika Seps, Monika Miller Seps, also traditional participant of Mitropa Cup. I can remember, I think grandmother of Monika is from Czech Republic. Mother. Both parents are from Czech Republic, so it's also very interesting match for both of them. Monika yesterday won very convincingly against Zimina, so against a very strong player. So today I'm waiting, and I think it will be a very tough game, and of course I hope that Teresa will win, but it will be not easy. And they played Sicilian, some kind of Najdorf, variation with h3 in 6th move. h5, it's I think quite popular in last years. This variation, I think it was popular in age of Robert Fischer. Then it slept away, and now in last years it came back.
I know that David Navarra is also playing. I know when I was younger, Sergei Movsesyan was playing it, from the people which I know personally very well, and I know that last year's David was playing it, and with using it, his very excellent preparation, he got very good position with players who didn't know exactly, they didn't have any chance. So it's very dangerous system, yes, the h3 system. So we will see what
will happen. Yes, this is a very double-shaped position, because everything is hanging, I can say, also in center, also in on the king side. On h5, of course, the pawn is weak, but question is how to attack this pawn. d5 also is not quite good place for black pieces, but, and this is the most important, all black pieces have its role, have its idea what to do, and so by my point of view, any result is possible in such a position. I think main plan, especially after f4 for white, can be to try to make something like f5, g4, g5, and overrun the black's position. But it's not so easy to play it as it's very easy to say it, but not to play it.
Yeah, this is the idea of h5, not to let the white to come with g4.
Or just to play h4. No.
Yeah, I'm coming to this idea because I, when I'm also coach of the chess players here in Czech, and I like the time of the bad bishop. So h4 is the first thing what I'm thinking. Because I don't know too much about openings. I like the system schemes. I like chess that I can come and I can spend time to thinking, not to show 30 moves. So, and for me it's just interesting if the castle of black is right, because normally h4 is the idea with the, if it's clearly, now it's clear that the black king is.
So we will take a look if it is good or not, but Grandmaster Plachetka would like to say anything?
I understand. There can be maybe a thing already, an attractive plan for white. Knight maneuver, knight c1, b3, b4, to strengthen control about the...
Okay, I will repeat it for our watchers, because it's not here. It's not. They will not hear it. So Grandmaster Plachetka thinks that a very attractive plan for white is to move the white knight from e2 via c1, d3 to b4 to make control of the center, and especially of the d5 point. Yeah, am I right?
Another advantage of this maneuver is that queen will see.
And second, the B plan is that the queen from d1 is attacking h5 pawn. Yeah. Yes, that's right. But white in last 3 moves, if I can repeat last 3 moves of white, it was possible also in this position to move the knight from e2 to b4. But white played f4, a5, and rook f2. So I think this plan is not in mind of white, by my point of view.
Yeah.
And we can try to play h4, positional move.
We can move. The idea is to make bad bishop from the bishop on
the main
G2.
idea, say, for example, is if
Is
while we
that-
play g4, which is, by my point of view, bad move, that black can take it on f4, yes?
Take the knight first, probably.
Yeah, maybe yes. Maybe
Yeah, okay.
it's better.
Okay.
Is the question
take it
where-
on the e2.
Because you cannot take with the knight.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Queen takes, let's say,
now-
and now take it on f4,
Double edge position.
and now move the knight on e5, and now the bishop on g2. It has been seen today in the game of Michalik. Such a bad bishop.
Yeah,
Uh,
but it's still continuing because
Yes.
there is
But
G5,
of
knight
course-
D5. It's interesting.
But I think after h4, the main question is if white would just very simply open the g file against the black king, and now try to make something like king h2, move with white square bishop, and make all three heavy pieces on g5 and
Yeah.
give a checkmate.
Mhm.
Okay, okay, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I think this is the main question, if this is possible. And now black has to be in time, so I think black has to make something in center. So maybe again take it on e2, queen e2, and take it against on f4. Bishop probably takes on f4, and knight e5. And now it is enough for black. But now it's a different. Yeah? The white square bishop is not so bad, and g5 can be potentially dangerous for black.
Mm.
I don't know. Honestly, I really don't want to say that I'm right. But now I think, in this moment, I think I am right. Okay, let's go to second board.
Yeah. Very interesting position. I think this position which happened at this game, I think it's very. It can be played in many ways. It's very important for understanding the position, so it can be very interesting.
On second board, there's game Georgescu Lena, Olsharová Karolina.
Mm-hmm.
In this game, our Czech player has high rating, but in first round she has lost.
Mm-hmm.
So, and in second round she did not play. So now today, everyone wants to see her win, from Czech Republic, of course. Yeah, in Switzerland it's different. So I don't. For her psycho, I think for black's psycho, it's a very difficult game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, e4, e5 for Karolina. It's I think the main opening. And now some kind of that's not Vienna. It's just bishop's game. That's some kind of. It's not Italy. It's not Vienna. It's just bishop's game. Knight is on e2 and not on f3. That's for me. These two pieces are on the other places when I'm.
Yeah, of course. Normally the knight is still on
Knight is
f3.
usually on f3. Queen is on e2.
Mr. Larsen played like this.
Mr. Larsen.
Larsen.
Larsen was played.
Larsen's idea.
Yeah. Knight is going to g3. This is
Yes.
it can be dangerous
and
for
it can
black.
be something like the Ruy Lopez.
Yeah.
Now knight g3. I have to say I am not experienced with such a position, but I would think in this position about move g4. It's something like Ruy Lopez, and then later move my knight to g3 and f5. And I'm afraid about black's counterplay, because main counterplay is in this position something like d5, and now probably it's not possible, probably, and f5, and it seems to me that it's again not possible. So I don't know what to do with black.
Yeah, I think this
Have
is
to find
the
something.
But we have the specialist. I know that Jan Plachetka is playing also e5 live, and I saw him many times. So maybe he can help us. What do you think? Because I think the
we'll move 2 moves more. Yeah?
Yes, yes. I just
so white played knight g3.
The problem of normally the position should be equal. The problem of black is on d6.
So Grandmaster Plachetka told us that the position is about equal, but on d6 there's a almost equal. Okay, not equal, almost equal. But on Black's main problem is weak pawn on d6, or late pawn on d6.
But by the way, there's always this knight d5 trick, but it's not really good. Take and pawn takes.
Yes, I think yes. Knight d5 trick is it's too early to make. Too early.
Yeah.
We have to wait for better situation.
Okay. Jan,
and
please.
It's also difficult to see some effective plan for both. Even for white, it is not easy, of course. To play f5, but
Okay, so Karolina played.
Black can build tough defense with g6, f6, bishop f7, and another knight c5, knight e6. So
Yes.
Well, I think
not easy.
okay. Black played rook fd8. Knight is on f5 already. Bishop f8, and now bishop a3, directly attacking the d6 pawn.
What is what I do?
Yeah. Bishop a3. Maybe yes. Honestly, again, I would like if I will be white, I will be thinking here again about plan with g4, king h2, rook g1, and try to attack on the king side. I'm not sure if this is the best plan, but I would like to have my bishop on this diagonal, c1, h6, and I think it can be dangerous for black. But okay.
But the problem, the black position on the king side is extremely solid, so it is not so easy to attack.
Yeah,
There is no
I don't want to
weakness.
say that it's easy to win in such a position, but I would like to attack. Yeah, that's my kind.
Also, Grandmaster Prachetka just said that there is no weakness on the king side, so maybe the plan with king h2 or king out to h5 and g4. No, it doesn't have to be the best, but also from my point of view, this is it can be very dangerous, and I like this kind of plan, which was played in many of classical games. And because after bishop h3, I don't know if black is playing just normally knight c5 is forced, but what will be the next moves for white? This is just I don't know, because
The question is if the bishop on a3 is working well.
and the black can play a5, g6, then when the bishop is on
Okay, let's try some moves. So rook d2,
g6 for example.
g6. I think it's quite dangerous for black, or
I
not?
don't know.
I'm always thinking in such a position about move g4.
Yeah, you are
I
too
don't want to
dangerous.
some attacking move.
Yeah,
Rook on d2 too.
So what was the question?
the question was if you are so dangerous with rook on d2, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Better to play king h.
Yeah, I think king h5 is better than rook d2.
But
Rook
she
h2.
refused to play g4, so she will not do it.
Yes,
No.
yes.
It's the first time she plays this structure.
So it's as we heard, it's first time for Georgescu to play such a structure. Oh, we will. So anything can happen.
Of course.
Yeah, but if the dangerous thing I think for black for white, when if she will have no direct plan, the black will just do it a5, g6 to put. For black is when the white is not is not attacking and not. I think that for the white can in few moves can be a problem with the plan.
Hmm?
Yeah, but she goes back to e3 with the knight.
Oh.
Maybe then she has to stop at 5 with g4.
Oh.
Finally.
Yeah, we will see. We will see.
Well-
But if it's a playable position for both, and we will see.
Both girls are thinking. Rook d2 was played.
What's played?
Yes.
I think I agree. Quite.
Yes.
Well, it's a good move.
Good
And-
tournament. Good move. Yes, yes.
And situation on clocks, white has 36 minutes left and black has 41 minutes.
Yeah, I think it will be very interesting
So-
in the time trouble.
I think time trouble will come for
Yes.
sure. So
Okay, so
we will investigate also our juniors. Okay.
Maybe
is it possible, or
of course, but
we will. Okay, so now we will make a short break.
I think it's
And
we will make a short break.
Short break.
Thank you, and maybe we'll come in.
Thank you for a visit here, and I hope you will come once more.
Thank you. It's up to you when you want. I will come.
Babské šachy.